Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, the Whoniverse has been announced. I'm not sure what to make of the Whoniverse. My initial instinct is, oh no, they're not learning anything from Marvel and Star Trek, that having these different universes just sort of undermines the overall product. Nothing really matters because, it doesn't matter who dies or what happens because they just do something different in another universe. It's sort of going from one universe to is it a multiverse, or is it just a clever, catchy title that they're using to put on the iPlayer, or whatever, the BBC iPlayer or whatever it's called. I don't know, but initially it was just, oh, this can't be good. And I thought, well, they must be doing new series and they're going to do spin-offs in different universes or different worlds or different realities, or maybe they'll go back to before the Timeless Child and actually have stories from that canon, and then have the Timeless Child canon be its own thing because it contradicts other things and fans have had a problem with it. Maybe that'll be one way to get around those issues. But there doesn't seem to be anything announced except Tales of the TARDIS. Now, Tales of the TARDIS, I thought, oh, sounds like a new series, a new season or something. But no, and some people thought it was like a documentary because they're talking about having the actors come back and talk about old stories. And it's like, no, it's actually the characters are going to be, what it says, over 6 parts. Each episode of Tales of the TARDIS features a different duo with brand new scenes woven together with classic episodes to create a feature-length omnibus episode. I'm not exactly sure what that means. A lot of these stories had multiple parts. Does that mean they're just bookending them and having someone introduce them, like Generation 2 of Transformers? Are they just going to go that cheap? Or are they actually going to create some sort of relating story that relates back to that, and they have to reflect on or look back at that to solve, like, how are they going to do this? So it's kind of curious, kind of interesting. It could be a total, waste where all they're doing is bring back the actors to sit there and say, well, I remember back when I did this, and blah, 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 blah. And that's all you get, and then you just have the whole episode running. Or they'll actually script something around it that they'll film around it, and then it's cheaper than doing whole new series and whole new episodes because you're using the original stories and a lot of that footage, but it's still, putting another element to it. And we've seen some series kind of try and do that, but not directly do it, like where they're actually using the footage. So it'll be interesting. It could be a complete disaster, or it could be really interesting in a way to introduce newer fans to older shows they probably wouldn't watch if they didn't have the new introduction, and so forth. So I'm curious about that. But so what do people think of the Whoniverse? Is it just a title, just a category, or are they actually going to start creating new shows that are spread all over the place in like a multiverse sort of format or form, like Marvel is doing and Star Trek is doing, because they've got different universes, different timelines as well. They don't acknowledge the timelines though. They don't acknowledge the different universes, but they've got at least 3 different universes if you count the Mirror Universe. There's the Canon Universe, the Discovery Universe, and the Mirror Universe, which there may even be a Discovery Mirror Universe and a Canon Mirror Universe. They don't seem to be the same universe. People have different visions. It's just really weird. So are they going to, create problems like that for Doctor Who, or are they going to be smart about it and find a way to expand it with something consistent that doesn't undermine, prior experiences, the fact that episodes and the fact they're going back to old stories and repackaging them in some way, or retelling them or connecting to them, or something seems to show that they actually want to respect the original and not just throw it away. Like Star Trek is trying to, Star Trek Universe is trying to throw away the original Star Trek and replace it with something else. It looks like Doctor Who wants to have both together. So that's good for Doctor Who fans. They may have actually learnt from Marvel and Star Trek and trying to do what they should have done, which is create an interconnected universe that respects everything and doesn't undermine or dispose of things. So we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. Nothing has been announced. There is some big magazine coming out with like a 28-page special or something. So they may be announcing some things in that, but they may just be giving details about the Whoniverse and Tales of the TARDIS and that, which I'm guessing is all they've done so far. And they can't do much now anyway because of any plans they might have had to maybe get something up and running. I know there's 60th anniversary stuff, but aside from that, thanks I don't know if Disney, because now they're funding stuff, does the actors strike affect them but not the BBC, because they funded Tales of the TARDIS, so it's not even going to be on Disney Plus. It's all a bit of a mess, but I don't know. I'm just wishing for the best and being optimistic, and I'm just going to leave it there. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.